Hi there, and we're here with one of the main speakers today. I was wondering if you could just introduce yourself to everybody that's watching.
Yes, my name's Karen Young. I'm Director for Hays Accountancy Finance in the UK, global professional recruitment business.
Fantastic. And what was the subject matter for your talk today?
It was a number of things. It was focusing around the future for accounts payable, both in terms of skill sets that people need to succeed and that their teams will need to succeed in a changing environment, because automation, AI, machine learning is certainly changing the way we do our jobs and will continue to do so. And then some top tips around how technology is changing recruitment, from pre-internet recruitment to today is very, very different. So some top tips for organisations on looking at their applicant journey if someone's applying to their business, some top tips on what they can do to improve that so that they do get the talent that they need to fulfil the jobs that need to be done.
Is there one takeaway that you could probably give to people right now that maybe weren't at the talk today?
There's two. So the first one is around skills to assess and interview by competencies and behaviours rather than purely technical, because you're looking at the capability of someone to do the job, and the technical and the technological is going to change so much that it's really important to look at capability. And the second is around, sense checking your company and how you recruit, that applicant journey, and just doing an assessment of it to make sure it's as good as it possibly can be.
Fantastic. And one last question. Is there a sort of a most frequently asked question, maybe a particular pain point that people are coming to you with?
Again, I'll talk two things, because there's skills and then there's also what the employer needs. So I think from the skills perspective, it's around this changing behaviour of how frequently people are changing jobs and will change jobs in the future. So when I started in recruitment, people were changing jobs maybe every 7, 8, 9 years in the late 90s, and then it moved to 4 or 5 years, and now it's 3 to 4. What I presented on earlier was that it's going to be between 9 and 18 months potentially for the next generation, so how people manage that. And the other piece is really around the recruitment process and the fact that what we call advertise and apply doesn't work anymore. So it's moving to this model of find and engage. That actually top talent isn't really looking for a job. If they really believe they're top talent, they're expecting to be found. So how businesses go about that, and how top talent looks at creating profiles on social media, for example, that they can be found. And one more thing I think around the employer piece is around agile working. So how do they attract future talent into the business? So I've had a lot of questions on agile working, kind of test cases, what's been working, what are the pitfalls, what are the opportunities, and actually what technology are organisations using to enable agile working from a very practical basis.
Yeah, that's really topical and relevant. And if people wanted to get hold of you and contact with you, I take it you're on LinkedIn, Twitter?
I am indeed, yeah, I'm on LinkedIn. So if you search Karen Young Hays, I should come up pretty easily. And that's the best way to make contact with me. But email karen.young@hays.com.
That's fantastic. Thanks very much for your time.